state. IG, thank you very much.
So on the matters, I start with what the chair said. On the matters of Garissa recent killing, number one, I must say that that was a very, very unfortunate case. Very unfortunate case. And our officers are well guided to always operate within the frameworks of the law, because the law is our defender. And for that reason, when that happened, we called on board immediately the Independent Policing Oversight Authority to take over that kind of investigation and quickly come up with a report. And we, on our part, we are supportive of that process. So we are yet to arrest the young driver, that man, but I want to assure you, Chair, and this committee that it's just a matter of time before we get him. And we are going to get him, and if it is proved that he went against the law, then he will have his time in the or before the court of law to answer to those very serious offense. On the matter of checkpoint, because there's an area that have also been raised by several of members. On matters roadblock, Section 69A of the Traffic Act states very, very clearly that the Inspector General of Police may, by a notice in the Gazette, designate a place along the road on which police roadblock may be mounted. However, having said that, we also have the counties the way they are right now. Issues, security issues do arise. So the county commanders can also be able to lay ad hoc, roadblocks or checkpoints, so that they can be able to interdict given offenses that have been committed or they are about to be committed. So again, it's a delicate balance. But the truth of the matter is that the Inspector General gazettes those areas that needs to have the checkpoints and the roadblocks. However, I myself, together with these commanders here and the DCI, we are also concerned with the number of the roadblocks and checkpoints that are to be found in a small stretch. For example, from Mombasa to Nairobi, I think we have got around 14 of them. So really, we are looking at that, we ourselves, at our level, to see to it that we only retain what is really very, very necessary, because the county commanders at the same time, they can be able to lay the ad hoc roadblocks if a report is made from another area or a different county that there is an offense that is being committed along a given route, say Mombasa, Nairobi, Busia, or say Nairobi, Garissa, and so forth and so forth. They can still be able to raise those roadblocks, ensure that whatever kind of arrest or checking have been checked, and then once that is done, then we don't need the roadblock to be there. So this is an area that we ourselves we are addressing. On Friday last week, last week, we had a meeting there at the National Police Leadership Academy on Tuesday this week, whereby I had summoned all the county commanders, the regional commanders, and then we met even with the PS, East Africa, State Department for East African Community. We addressed the same issue. And it is true, for example, between Bomet and Narok, there are too many. But at the same time, remember, there are those others that are led by the county governments for their own operations here. So it's a tricky area, because ours are primarily for security reasons, but for the county government, the forces and others is allowed by the law. But from where we sit, we are ourselves, you can see the steps that we have taken, even having that meeting together with the PS East African, State Department for East Africa, to also advise us on the net effect of all these kind of roadblocks. So, Honorable Chair and Honorable Members, that is an area that we ourselves, as the responsible people for security, we are also looking into with a view to reducing what probably could be really unnecessary on our roads.